As of the end of July 2023, more than 4,000 employers had either failed to make retirement fund contributions as required by legislation or have made payments very late, attracting late payment interest. According to the report compiled by the FSCA, the Private Security Sector Provident Fund is 252 months in arrears.
One of the other things that makes it very difficult for that industry is that it operates on a contract basis, right? So you might find that a security company that is, for example, contracted by a government department or even a private sector company, their contract is not paid on time and they are unable to make the necessary payments to their employees, whether it's in respect of salaries, retirement fund contributions, or even medical aid. So the private sector is not the only industry that is affected by this. You also have your contract cleaning, which is, more or less similar.
Several municipalities have also made it onto the FSCA list of transgressors, which shows that the Thabo Mofutshane municipality, Governor Mbeki, Ekurhuleni and Emfuleni local municipalities were some of those who were in arrears since about a year ago.
In the municipality space, like you say, they obviously would rely a lot on monies that they receive from National Treasury. But I think in the local government space, we all know the issues affected them. There's, issues of poor governance, maladministration, and that in effect is the most contributor, I would say, to the non-payment of contributions. In some instances, we have seen historical cases of a municipality not being able to afford a salary increase, so to speak. So obviously, if a salary increases, the retirement fund contributions are likely to increase. And what the municipality is saying is, I can afford what I'm currently paying. I can't afford the difference. So for the most part, really, it's maladministration and poor governance.
Tweni says some retirement funds face serious challenges when they try to recover funds.
And an instance in the Free State we saw in December where a retirement fund attached the bank account of one of the municipalities. Now, as a result, what the effect that has is for the month of December or January, that municipality couldn't pay salaries. So it has an unintended consequence. We want retirement fund boards to obviously recover whatever is outstanding, but we are now seeing that when they do try to recover, obviously there's sort of like their obligation to say, or as a municipality, I then can't pay my employees, so we need to meet each other halfway.
Tweni says the figures for outstanding municipalities remain largely unchanged at around 1 billion rand for municipalities and around 6 to 7 billion rand for the private sector. This means that these employers are withholding what is owed to their employees and are in violation of the Section 13A of the Pensions Fund Act.
Ultimately, retirement fund boards or the trustees are entrusted by law to report non-compliant employers after a certain period of time to the South African Police Service. Yes, that is a problem. We do acknowledge as a regulator that funds do experience a problem in that regard, but they are required to report to SABC because there is an element of theft and possibly fraud in instances where these monies are actually deducted from a salary and they're not paid over.
Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.